What is going on, you guys? My name is Jersey or Jay, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing wonderful. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of my weekly discussions, where we just sit back, relax, talk future updates, wishlist ideas, etc, etc. Today's going to be more of a part 2 to last week's episode, which was about the new feature that Undead Labs is dropping this fall. As I was looking through the comments that was left on that video, surprisingly, a lot of you actually didn't care to have a harder difficulty implemented, but instead you would rather the developers make some tweaks to the zone you're currently in. For example, someone said that they enjoy the challenge they get while playing in Dread Zone, they just wish there was more places to loot on the map. As you guys know, the harder the difficulty, the less resources you come across. Now, what I want to ask you guys is, what if this new feature we're getting this fall turns out to be some sort of scaling system that allows players to customize their playthrough? So if someone wanted to remain in Nightmare Zone, but with the press of a button, they can have stronger vehicles, more places to loot, and less freak types. Let me know below if this is something you would like to see. And the reason I brought all this up is because I actually hit up one of the developers over at Undead Labs a few days ago over on Twitter, and I said Green Zone was implemented to help out new players or just folks that was having a hard time in Standard. Now that we have Green Zone, are you guys looking into adding maybe a Red Zone or just something that's a step above Nightmare? He responded by saying, Susan's team has a mandate to work on the whole question of difficulty and customizing the challenge of the game. We decided to start with new players and players that might bounce because of difficulty or accessibility, because if we can catch them early, it's good for the long-term health of our audience, which is understandable, plus anything to help new players, I'm definitely here for. And he goes on to mention, but now that we have that going, we'll be marching forward through a series of other ideas that address other parts of the community, including super hardcore types. Now, I was really happy to hear this because a lot of people were thinking, we just got Green Zone, we already have Standard, Dread, and Nightmare, so there's only one more thing for them to do, and that's add a harder zone. But what I actually got from this is, not only were they planning to fulfill new player needs, but they're also looking into ways on improving the overall experience for casual and hardcore players. And I went on to ask them, how do they plan on going about this? Are we talking a buff to each zone, or maybe adding a new scaling system? Obviously, he couldn't confirm anything. However, he did say, we got multiple ideas in the queue. Some are things that the community has talked about a lot, others less so. Now, the best part about all this is that they're making moves based off feedback, and I love that. And to be honest, I don't think this new feature is just a harder difficulty. It really wouldn't make sense to add a green zone, then a red zone, but leave the in-between players empty-handed. I truly believe whatever this is, it will have an impact on everyone in some way, shape, or form. And if I had to take a wild guess, I'm gonna go with a more in-depth customization on your playthrough. You'll have the option to choose how much loot is available on your map, vehicle durability, zombie spawn amount, etc, etc. And again, that's just a wild guess. And how would you feel about something like this? Let me know below. And I do appreciate all the feedback you guys left in my last video. You had some really good ideas, but right now, Undead Labs is currently split up into teams working on different projects, so let's hope for the best. At the moment, they're calling it a feature, not a DLC, so it'll most likely be for the base game, and with the way Undead Labs has been doing things, it'll probably be free as well, but whatever it is, let's make the most of it. Thank you guys so much for checking out today's video, and for anyone that missed my Update 19 video, that'll be linked in the description. Yes, we're getting another update this month. We're getting a return on the World War II weapon, so if you want more details, that'll be linked in the description. Comment section is open. Let's have a big discussion. Let me know your thoughts on everything below, and of course, if I get any more information, I'll definitely keep you guys updated. Be sure to drop a like, also subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. Follow me on Twitter to stay updated, and I'll see you guys real soon with some more State of Decay 2 content. Peace.